What up, Lazy Rips here, and this is our YouTuber League recap. So let's go from here because it works better. Let's check. Oh, dang, Boji actually outscored me. I thought I had top. He must have came back. Give me 1 second. I'm going to clean this lens real quick here. See if that's a little better. It's a little blurry. All right, so top players. Bo Nix with almost 40 points. That's me. Boji had Christian McCaffrey. Boji had Jamar Chase. Who let him do that? Another 38. McBride is mine. 29. Boji tried to get a trade for McBride. I don't think I'm going to do it. He's my only tight end. Patriots. Shiffy had them for 19. Bench warmers. Donnie had Flacco on the bench. Ideal had Charbonnet on the bench. Boji had Devonta Smith on the bench. He could have just had a huge day if he would have put him in, I'm pretty sure. And then Shiffy, most efficient. Least efficient is Ideal. I need to get him on the line. Get his lineup set up. Overachiever, me, because my team normally sucks, and I did actually pretty good this year. Dude, look at Boji's 268 max, dude. Oh my goodness. But let's see where we're at. 4th place out of 8. We're right dab smack in the middle. With an 8-man roster, you can be in the top 6 and be in the playoffs. All right, let's get into the first match. Man, I could have had a so much better day, but Justin Fields dropped a stinker. And guess where that was at? No, that was not. Never mind. He did that last week. I'm still pissed off about London games, but Fields, I think he's benched. I'm just going to drop him. He's a piece of crap. Mayfield, he had a rough day. The Lions, they were on point that day. But Bo Nix made up for it. 39 points. Drake May, looking good. 21 out of 23. 2 touchdowns, 8 carries, 62 yards, 23 points. Jonathan Taylor, he's my workhorse. 34 points, another 3-touchdown game. They're going to be tough to beat. I don't know where they came from, but Jesus, they're doing good. He had Gibbs, and Gibbs had himself a day too. Over 200 yards from scrimmage, 36 points. Jaylen Warren, 1980, that's good points. I did have to use Kenneth Gainwell in a couple other leagues just because I was riddled with injuries, and he didn't do nothing. So he got all the points, which is good for this league. Achane, he had a decent day, 82 yards, 16 yards receiving, but 12 points. Cortland Sutton made up for last week, 16 points. Not too bad. Roman Dunze didn't have the best day, 2 out of 6 for 31 yards, 5 points. Raheem Shaheed gave me 8 points, 40 yards, which is weird. A.J. Brown back into the conversation, 28 points. Trey McBride got 2 touchdowns, 30 points. Marvin Harrison still nowhere to be seen. He's got Tyler Warren, 16 points, not bad. Alec Ailmaner sucks. He's not bad. Cam Ward sucks. Their offensive line sucks. That team sucks. I feel like he would be a decent wide receiver if it was in a better situation. Cam Scatterboo, still a beast. Great game. I love that game. Harold Fannin, 760. Nothing else I can do. I had no other players. Bill, he has an awesome game on everyone's bench, and then everyone plays him 2 weeks in a row, and he does nothing. Nothing. 4 points. I have him in so many leagues, and it's just disappointing. CeeDee Lamb comes back, 5 out of 8, 110 yards with a touchdown, 22 points. I'll take it. Diggs, respectable, 69 yards, 7 out of 7. Rashid Rice off suspension. This is where you guys got to start worrying about me. He was on suspension, so I didn't have him in those days. I didn't have Lamb in. Both of these guys back. I'm going to have some points being scored. Justin Jefferson, 12 points. The Rams defense showed up, 12 points. Love it. Here's his bench. Flacco, I mean, that's tough to put Flacco in there. Woody Marks had a decent day. Actually, a rough day. 15 yards of rushing and then 20 yards of receiving. That touchdown saved his life. But look, I have nobody else I could play. Garrett Wilson's out. RJ Harvey's doing almost nothing. So I pretty much did what I had to do. Darnell Mooney actually caught some balls. That's kind of cool. All right, let's go check out everybody else real quick. C-Dub. Dang, C-Dub. So Shiffy got the win on this one. And C-Dub, I think that's the lowest Shiffy has scored. So C-Dub had a chance in this one. Daniels, that sucks. He's out. Who knows how long. No one wants to see that. Stafford had a good game. Prescott good. Quinshawn Junkins is a good pickup. Jetkins, 25 carries for 84 yards and 3 touchdowns. Not shabby. Not too shabby at all. Dobbins and Rashid White, normal. Swift had a huge, I think it was a run, but it was a huge run. 124 yards, touchdown, 14 yards receiving. Amon-Ra St. Brown had himself a day, 20 points. Booty, 13, respectable. Jake Ferguson, 21 points, not too shabby. Ramondre Stevenson, I hate that guy. Taking out all of my Henderson reps. 16 points. Pickens, back down to earth at 12 points. Higgins, very nice game, 21 points. And the Patriots, look at that. 1 interception, 13 points allowed, 5 sacks, fumble recovery, and a touchdown. 19 points. Not too bad. Keenan Allen on the bench. Oh, that sucks. It's kind of hard. He's older. He's not going to have a good game every single week. Ertz had a touchdown, 12 points. So Shiffy did everything he could. Yeah. Good week. And then let's move on to Team Bougie. I mean, I think Ideal was kind of screwed on this one. Bougie just went off this week. Jackson Dart, though, look at that, 30 points. That's awesome. But he didn't set his lineup. He had Derrick Henry in there. I'm going to call that guy. I'm going to give him a call and tell him, set your dang lineup, beat. Daniel Jones, 22-22. McCaffrey for 40. Jamar Chase for almost 40. Javonte Williams for 20 almost. Devontae Adams for 26. He had 3 touchdowns as well. Goddard had a slow day. Dowdle with Chuba back is going to be a toss-up. Whoever is going to have the hot hand is going to get the reps. Good luck trying to figure out that one. That's going to be just like Seattle. Dude, look at Chris Olave had a day. And Michael Pittman. Robinson, 15 points. Seahawks had 9 points. I mean, if he would put the Browns in, 26 points. 3 interceptions, 6 points allowed, 4 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovery, and a touchdown. I mean, 26 points is huge. And if he would have had Charbonnet in over Derrick Henry, it would have been another 20 points of 46. Probably still would have lost, but it would have been a better game. And our last matchup, we have the Tony Mandarini, I forgot his name, and Caboni, the 2 people that helped us keep this league alive. Close game. Jalen Hurts, 24 points. He's always going to score points. Trevor Lawrence, 17 points. Respectable. Justin Herbert had one of his best games of his career, 420 yards, 3 touchdowns, except for the 2 interceptions. That sucks. But 6 carries for 31 yards. Travion Henderson, oh gosh, 0.5. I have him in so many leagues too. Another one I'm just like hoping for just something to happen. Nakua's out, so they're not setting lineups either. Romeo Dobbs at 13 points. Pollard had 12. McConkey had 15, respectable. Bijan Robinson with 21 points. Josh Jacobs with 18 points. Pacheco actually had 12 points, one of his best games of the year so far. Packers 9 points, Saints 3. And not too much going on the bench, so it is what it is. But this is what I want to show you guys. Let me go back to, where's my fantasies at? So I had a lot of good wins. So this one right here, where are we at? IDP Superflex. This is my buddy from work. His name is ridiculous. But today and yesterday, he won. He was at 225 225.20. I was at 225.0. Sam Darnold takes 2 knees at the end, which takes me from 225.3 to 225.1, and it shows him as winning. But check this out. We go to league. Shows that I won. Oh, I don't need to go there. Weekly report. This is where it shows most efficient manager is me, and then highest points and loss, it shows me, and then it shows me as losing and him as winning. So something happened. Point correction. Crazy. My team. Have you seen my ball? That's Warren, Tyler Warren's. That's what I named this one. But this is a fun league. If you guys ever play fantasy football, try to do a league with defensive players. They get points from tackles. They get like 6 points. A sack is like getting a touchdown for them, and they still can get touchdowns, which is rare. They get a half point for shared tackles and a full point for solo tackles, and get points for hitting the quarterback. If you guys ever play some fantasy football and you've always just done offense only and just a team defense, it is really fun. These guys could score a lot of points. It's a good time. I would highly suggest trying this one of these times. But other than that, that was fantasy. And then going forward, we're just going to check this out. But I'm actually doing some basketball too. Basketball's fun. You should definitely try that out as well. Other than that, that's it for the recap today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. And like always, check the description. I'm probably not going to do as much stuff. Just tag the people that are in this league. And check everybody out. Thanks for watching. Peace out.